want to start out with Esteban from Cordova.
You got it, Coach. Esteban, go ahead.
Thank you, Coach. Hi, and congrats for the big win of tonight. Well, what can you tell me about the job from Facu on the glass tonight?
That's why I went to you first, Esteban. Facu was amazing. One of the smallest players on the court, 16 points, 9 rebounds, all right? 4 assists, 5 steals, and correct me if I'm wrong, Esteban, but dos tapones, right? Block shots, which is incredible. So Facu filled up the stat sheet tonight. He was phenomenal. I thought our first quarter was great, built a big lead. Our starters came out with the right mindset against a team that's been playing the best basketball in the NBA as of late. So this was one of our more impressive wins of the year when you consider who we have available and the quality of opponent. And Facu was tremendous in every facet of the game tonight.
Mike Singer.
Hey, Michael, have you ever seen Nikola play that aggressive as he did to start the game? And what do you think elicited that start from him?
Yeah, I mean, 24 points in the first quarter, but I've seen him be that aggressive before. Obviously we called his number. We got into the bonus really early. Obviously, we started really big tonight with Michael at the 2 and Aaron at the 3. And we tried to post up Aaron out of the gate, which got us into the bonus early. And Nikola got to the foul line, I think, 10 times in that first quarter alone. But when you have as many guys out as we do, we need Nikola to be aggressive. So for him to get 32 and 12 with 6 assists, 2 more steals, and 2 more blocks in only 29 minutes is a very efficient night. So, but I thought Nikola, as well as the rest of the starting group, were just fantastic to start the game.
Mark Kisla.
Hey, Coach. You talk about this team's resiliency a lot, but how do you get the guys to keep the faith when it seems like every other week somebody goes down for you?
Yeah, I mean, it is a testament to our players' belief in themselves, first and foremost, as well as the man next to them. And you never want to see Jamal, Monte, Will, PJ go down to injury, but for a long time now, we've always had that next man up mentality. And, I know as a head coach and as a leader of this team, I don't care who we have available. As long as we have 5 guys to suit up, we're going to go out and compete, and we're going to fight, and we're going to give ourselves a chance. That's just who I am, and that's just who our team is. And I was happy, like guys like Austin Rivers. Austin have been struggling to make shots, kids. But tonight to see him score 25 off the bench, make 6 threes. I thought Shaq Harrison in the second half was really key. But our starters were a little lethargic in that third quarter. Shaq came in the game and made things happen. So you're giving opportunities to guys that were sitting at home. They're going to be hungry. And any minute you give them, any opportunity you give them, they are going to seize. And the last thing I'll say about that, kids, is just a great example and reinforcement of why Nikola Jokic is the MVP. For us to be doing what we're doing, you have to have a great player. And we have that. We have lots of really good players around him, but Nikola set the tone tonight. And I think we're 13-1 on the season when we hold our opponent under 100, and on the season we're 34-9 when we rebound our opponent, which we did tonight by, I think, 22. So really proud of that group. This was a real quality win.
Brandon Cristal.
Coach, you keep kind of touching on it, the quality of the win. And I hope I'm not going to get just a cliche about it's tough to come by NBA wins. But for a guy that grew up in New York, you got your start there. You mentioned Thibodeau pregame. To beat him kind of in a style where you hold them under 100 and they shoot under 40. Is it a little extra special to beat your hometown like that?
Yeah, I mean, my mother and father are still back in New York. I still got family back in New York. So every win is special, right? I mean, I love winning. I hate to lose, and I love winning. So, but, it's extra special because they've been the best team in the NBA for the last couple of weeks. And yes, being a team that I followed when I was young, a team that I broke into the NBA with, it's always nice to beat that team. But if we beat Utah, that would be nice as well. I really don't care, man. I just like to win.
Joel Rush.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. Thinking about the topic of resiliency, going back to the game where you guys had 7 players against Utah, I kind of think of Torrey Craig, or the 3-and-1 rebounds in the playoffs, kind of think of Jamal Murray. Like, what is it about the Nuggets culture that allows you to keep being resilient no matter who you've got available to you? Like, that just seems to persist no matter who the personnel is on your team. Yeah,
well, I think there are a couple of common denominators. Nicole is a common denominator. Every time we have faced adversity, you mentioned the magnificent 7 game in Utah, down 3-1 twice last year in the playoffs, facing elimination in 6 straight games. I think it's important for me and my job to make sure I'm not panicking, staying the course, instilling confidence in our players, while also coaching and holding accountable. But Nicola, I've said this many times, some guys run from adversity and some guys thrive. I think he embraces it. I think he's at his best when his back is against the wall, when no one's giving us a chance. I don't know how many games it is now, maybe 12 since Jamal Murray's been out, and we're 10-2, something like that. And everybody around this nation was just kind of, well, the Nuggets are done. Well, not for me, not for Nicola, not for the rest of the guys in our locker room. We have a tremendous belief in everything we've done and built. We built this from the ground up. And we all take a lot of pride in that and a lot of satisfaction in that.
Harrison Wind.
We got creative tonight, Harrison. Got creative.
You did get very creative, very creative. On Austin, I know you've been saying that he just needs to settle down and the shots will kind of drop. Was it as easy as that, you think, for him? He just kind of settled and is obviously a little more comfortable now than he was his first couple games here?
Yeah, I think the opportunity is even greater now with all the injuries to the backcourt. So Austin knows he's going to get, close to 30 minutes a night right now. I think this game, speaking about extra special games, to Brandon's question a little while ago, I'm sure in Austin Rivers' mind, this was a team that let him go. And I'm sure that he's taken a lot more satisfaction with helping us the way he did tonight off the bench. But I knew he'd make shots because you look at his career, his body of work, his 45 playoff games, he has made shots before. You're not a 36, 37% career three-point shooter, and all of a sudden you can't shoot the ball. So getting his legs under him, getting comfortable, and just seeing it go in, man. I mean, it's amazing what just seeing the ball go through the net can do for your confidence. And tonight, obviously, he was fantastic. So really happy for him.
All right, Coach, we got time for one more. We're going to end with Katie Wingy.
Coach, how much fun is Facu Campazzo to coach?
He is a lot of fun, sometimes infuriating. But the one thing about Facu every night, and I've said this all season long, whether he's playing 10 minutes or he's playing 32 minutes, that guy is going to leave a piece of himself out there. That's all he knows. He competes at the highest level. He's trying to make plays for his teammates. He's disruptive. I thought his defense on the ball tonight, steals, deflections, was just impressive. And for the smallest guy in the court to have 9 rebounds, we always talk about not judging a book by its cover. Well, Facu is a living example of that. That guy plays so much bigger than he is, and he's got tremendous confidence, and he has a respect of every single teammate, and that's why we all love him so much.
All right, that'll do it. Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.